All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Entrepreneur Ecosystem Coffee Break on December 8th, 2021. It's finally starting to look like December, so looks like we're in for some snow tomorrow. So, good morning, welcome, Gui, bonjour à tous, and we're so happy to have everyone join us here today. So, as I mentioned, for those that are just coming in, you can see that our platform has done a bit of an upgrade. So, there's been some changes in how you log in. So, hopefully, you haven't had too many difficulties to get in, but I do appreciate your feedback at a later point to let me know how you feel this change has been for today. And obviously, we've got a little bit of quirkiness as we all figured out, myself included, because I was locked out when I tried to get in. So it took me a little while to get in. So I'm here with Allison Rowe, who is the manager at Navigate Small Business, and welcome to everyone that's joining us. Some of you for the first time. So we're very happy to have you here with us, and thank you to all our regulars that are joining us today. So today is all about Bonanza, which is a windfall and a bonus, and we're going to talk about shopping local. So I do have first up, I'm going to put Toby because I know she's got some other commitments. So after Allison does a little intro for us, Toby's going to talk about the Atlantic Shop, which is an initiative by CBDC. Then I've got Janice Evans from the Roost. She's going to talk about her shop and also the Business and Arts NL holiday guide. And then we have Jason James, who is marketer, entrepreneur, and loves to promote local markets. And he's going to talk about our local market. And I've got a couple other little pieces. Hopefully, someone else is going to join us to talk about Open Deer Lake. If not, I'm going to mention that. And then we'll throw it out to everyone on the call to let us know what's going on in your organizations as well. So I will ask Allison to do her brief intro. And while she's doing that, if you haven't had a chance to do so, please say hello in chat. Again, profile has all changed within this. It should look a little similar to either MS Teams or Zoom. So your chat bubble's up above. You can also click on the little participants, which will show you who's in the call with us. And there's a new one in this one that we haven't had yet with GoTo, and that's reactions. So down towards the bottom where your microphone and camera things are set, you can give me some reactions now and up and all those fun things, or thumbs down if you don't like what I'm at. So those are new as well. So while everybody's kind of navigating through all of that, which I think is going to be my nice segue into navigate for Allison, the other thing I will say is if you could pop into chat where you're joining us from, and I do want to take a moment to acknowledge that I'm joining you from the unceded territory of the ancient Beothuk, which is known today as Pasadena. And I take a moment to acknowledge with respect the cultures and traditions of all of our Indigenous people in our province, the Mi'kmaq, the Beothuk, the Innu, and the Inuit. So on that note, I will pass it over to you, Allison.
Thank you, Carol. And I'm just noticing as well that Kim Todd, who's joining us from St. John's, is with Guide to the Good, so another shop local organization that we can invite to speak about what they do during the session today. So we do have a few new folks here joining us today, so I'll give a little intro of what Navigate is about and what we do. So we're a partnership between Grenfell campus and College of the North Atlantic campus here in Corner Brook, supporting entrepreneurs and startups in Western Newfoundland. And we do that through three different services. So we have three service pillars. There's the Entrepreneurship Center, one which is located at Grenfell campus and one which is located at the CNA Corner Brook campus location. And we help early stage entrepreneurs through the Entrepreneurship Center. So one of the things we do, we've got lots of events and activities to help sort of we'll say create entrepreneurial mindsets, help people learn the basics of starting a business, and we help with developing your business plan, your business idea, and getting your business ready to launch. And then we also have the Business Incubator, which is currently located in the same space as the Entrepreneurship Center at the CNA campus. However, we're soon going to be moving those services down to the new Center for Research and Innovation. And that Center for Research and Innovation, for anyone who's familiar with the Corner Brook area, is in the old HR building of the mill. So direct in the mill of the building. If you haven't been in Corner Brook recently, you'll see that it's gone through a major upgrade and is looking quite nice right now, and even better on the inside. So we're going to be moving the business incubator services down to that location. We also have a makerspace currently located at Grenfell campus, and the makerspace will also be moving down to the Center for Research and Innovation. And so once you get to the point where you've launched your business and you've got early traction, that's when you move into the incubator services, so we can help you grow your business. And the makerspace is there to help with prototype and product development, as well as, it's a community making space as well. But in the new center, there's going to be a clean makerspace, we'll say, for tech, and a dirty makerspace for things like carpentry, for example. So we're going to have lots more tools and exciting things coming up, so stay tuned for that. It's also a partnership. The CRI is a partnership between CNA Grenfell campus and the Corner Brook Pulp and Paper Limited. So they're going to have an industry training space as well. So it's going to be an exciting space for people to come. We do invite you all, once the doors open, come and be part of it. There's co-working areas. There's going to be lots of different folks and support orgs there, and entrepreneurs and industry folks, and so lots of exciting things will be happening to help you, really generate ideas, but also to fine tune any ideas you might have and make the connections that you need to thrive. So that's what's exciting and new at Navigate. And then we'll hand it back over to Carol and to our guests.
Excellent. Thank you, Allison. Can't wait for that opening. I think it'll be really exciting to actually get us all, those of us in the area, to get a chance to pop in and see it. And maybe we can at some point do one of our coffee breaks from there and do a tour on the virtual.
Absolutely. Once the doors are open, we'll be, having people in for tours and whatnot.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so as mentioned today, it's holiday season, so we're here all about shopping local. So Allison, I wondered if you want to take us through, I think we know why shop local, but these are also some of the things to keep in mind.
Absolutely. So, obviously one of the main reasons to shop local is to stimulate your local economy. Money that you spend in your local economy stays in your local economy and supports local businesses and growth. It also supports employment. So these are important things. And local businesses are also big supporters of other local businesses. They help each other out as well, and they donate more to local charities than external businesses would. Again, yet another reason to support local. They also, local businesses really define the character of a community, and they make this place, somewhere where people want to come and live and thrive. You lower your carbon footprint. That's sort of an obvious one. Things are not being shipped all the way here. In our ad for this particular event, we said, what's not stuck on cargo ships waiting to arrive in Newfoundland? Anything in your local stores. So, shop local. It's important. And I'm sure I'm, preaching to the choir here today, because everyone's here because you all believe in this. But it's definitely, it's really important. And you do get, the customer service that is personalized. It's like Cheers. Everybody knows your name, right? When you go into your local shop, they know who you are. You're not just a number walking through the door. There is a certain satisfaction that comes with having a product that was made right here, or that is offered by business here, and you're supporting local families, local communities, local employees. You're investing in your community when you shop local. And also, the more small businesses we have, the more competition that drives, and the more businesses we will continue to have. So, it's really important for growth, and for continuing to keep our communities vital. And so now we'll hand it over to some of the folks who are champions of shopping local and of organizations that help small companies and small businesses to sell their products locally.
Excellent. Thank you, Allison. So Toby, you have an initiative with CBDC called the AtlanticShop.ca. And Allison, I'm wondering if you could do me a favor and just pop that link into chat.
Absolutely.
So I was in here playing around, and I got to say, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So, Toby, you want to tell us a bit more about it?
Thanks, Carol. So I'm with CBDC Hummer in Corner Brook, and we are one of 41 CBDCs in Atlantic Canada. Through our Atlantic Association with the financial support of ACOA, we've been, I guess, trying to stimulate the economy, particularly since COVID came into play. Last year, there was marketing campaigns which targeted shopping local and staycations within the area. This year, they kind of ramped it up a little bit and started this AtlanticShop.ca. It is a new initiative, and of course, with everything, there's a few tweaks along the way and a few bumps. If you take a look and there's any issues or concerns for you, certainly provide feedback. It is something that we are hoping to continue with into the future and change up for different seasons and continue to grow it. Right now, it is free for any CBDC clients within the Atlantic regions. And you can't actually buy through the site, but you can click on the links for the different shops and it will take you to their pages. So I'm not sure, Carol, if you are able to go and enter into the shopping space there.
Let's see if I can share it. Let's go share.
It is a bit cool for anybody who likes playing around. And
This is really cool if you get a chance. So if this demo doesn't work, I encourage you to click on the link and try it. All right, Toby, are you seeing the screen now?
I'm seeing you guys. I'm not seeing the screen right now.
No, it's not showing. Okay, hold on.
And I'm leaving the technology to you.
Yeah, this is all, as the app has changed, this has changed for me too.
So right now there's a little over 30 vendors into the shop and there's around 300 different products listed. And like I said, this is the first initiative. It went live, I believe, around the 14th of November. They did open it up to additional members if once they had the opportunity to take a look around and to see if it was something that they would like to be involved in and promote their businesses. I think the goal is to try to have as many businesses as they can by the 14th of December to still give everybody a little bit of shopping time. So all these arrows, when you click on them, they open up different links. So one is for gourmet shops and hardware, clothing, confectionery, and you click on those and it will take you, zoom you in and filter into additional stores.
So are you seeing me do this now, Toby? Is this working?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Isn't this cool, people? And then you get to move around a store.
You can virtually move around the store and click on any of the products to see who the vendor is. And should there be something of interest, you can go and visit your vendor through their links and see the entire list of products that they're offering. And once you want to browse, you can certainly virtually tour around and exit back through this shop and attend the other shops there as well. There's a variety of products right now, and like I said, with so many challenges being faced by our local businesses, trying to provide opportunities for them to get involved in more markets and ramp up their sales is a goal and beneficial to us all. And we're big advocates for trying to shop as local as possible. And yeah, so it's like I said,
So
the beginning.
this is the first thing that happened to me is I got in here and I got stuck in a store. And then I realized you have to turn all the way around the store.
Turn around and find the doors.
And find the door to get out. But once you exit the store, then you're back on the street.
Yeah, and you can just scoot around there. And it actually plays Christmas music for a part of it too, so it was kind of cool to get you in the festive season there.
Yeah.
And we do, there is a couple Newfoundland stores actually. Bunchberry Beadworks is on there. and there's exploits designs, I think it is, out in Central is on there. So we are, hoping to get more Newfoundland stores engaged, but it's certainly a good start.
Okay. So I'm just gonna stop that one because it's a little distracting on my end for sure. But Allison did put
You'll
the
have to do
chat.
your Christmas shopping after, Carol.
What's that?
You'll have to do your Christmas shopping after.
I know. Well, I've already been in there, and it's been very tempting. I got to tell you that. Um,
I
once
made
I
my
figured it, once I
this
figured out how to
morning.
get out of the store, because I was locked in a store, and I'm like, how do I get out of this store? I'm really confused. But it is really, really cool. So I encourage you to check that out. And thank you, Toby, for letting us know. So if a local one of our local entrepreneurs wants to join, they need to be a client of CBDC. Do they just contact you, or
It's
what do they
been
do?
free to CBDC clients. I'm
Okay.
not sure if there's a price point or what it is, but anybody who's interested, certainly contact me and I will go to bat for local businesses.
Okay. Awesome. I think I mean, I was amazed. I thought, wow, this is like I'm virtually shopping this street. I thought that was really cool.
Certainly a good start, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, excellent. Thank you, Toby. So Janice, I'm going to join to you, and again, Allison, if I could ask you to copy that link for us in chat. Um, Janice is down in York Harbor. So Janice, if you want to do a welcome, let folks know where you are, and then let us know about the initiative that you're associated with.
Okay, Carol. Well, I'm Janice Evans. I'm one of the 3 owners of the Roost at York Harbor, and we're a gift shop, and we specialize in Newfoundland arts and crafts. So we pride ourselves on having only Newfoundland made items in the shop, except for the wool, which we have to bring from New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island. But I'll mention that a little bit later. Right now we're on our fall hours, so we are open only on Saturdays and Sundays, or by chance or by appointment. And on the weekends, we're open 10 to 5, and that will go until Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve will be open 10 to 4. And for those last minute things that you may have forgotten. One of the things that we just did this past week was we hosted the International Rug Hooking Day at the shop, and we had some local rug hookers who came in. Wasn't a very nice day for people to travel, so they sat and did some rug hooking with Roy, and we went live on Facebook, which was our first experience with Facebook Live, and it was kind of fun, and I think we got a lot of good responses to that.
You guys did a great
Blake
job.
Oh,
You guys
thank you,
did a great
Carol.
job on that. My husband has become a hooker along with Janice's husband. So he joined in and learned a couple tips and met a few folks. So you guys did a great job highlighting what was going on. And yes, we got as far as Corner Brook and decided the streamers were just a little too much to head down the bay.
Yeah. Well, we only had a few people in the shop, and they were local people. So it was a big success, really, and fulfilled what Roy wanted to do, something special for Road Cooking Day. So we think it worked. What we've been doing in the shop, what we tend to be doing at this time of year is working on some products which will probably be showing next year in the shop in the summertime. And Roy's been busy filling a lot of wool orders for people who are finishing up last minute projects or just getting their stock of wool in for the year, for the long winter, I think. And so he's been busy. He doesn't actually deliver wool to people, but we can arrange pickups for items if anyone wants to shop from our online store and lives locally. We can arrange for you to pick them up in Corner Brook. So that's a little bit about what we've been up to. I wanted to, Carol asked me to talk to you about the Business and Arts NL Holiday Guide. And you can see the first picture here is the actual cover of the holiday guide. And that cover was designed by a Newfoundland artist named Krista Power. Krista is from St. John's. She has a website, kristapower.com. I can put that in the chat later. And she designed the cover for this year's holiday gift guide. Now, the gift guide is the initiative of Business and Arts NL. And if you don't know who they are, Carol, was there a picture of their logo that I sent you?
Yes, but I forgot to add that in. So it's there at the
that's
top.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
The Business and Arts NL, you can look them up online. They have a website, and they are a nonprofit organization. And what their job is really is to identify alliances between the arts and businesses and other community organizations. They try to nurture a community of creativity by connecting these people. And what they also do is foster access to alternative sources of financial, human, and community capital. So they have a lot of projects on the go all the time. They have workshops for artists and businesses. And one of the things which you might be familiar with is the Come Play With Me, which is an initiative where they put pianos in public spaces. So there's one at the Deer Lake Airport. If you're on the West Coast, you've probably seen that one. I think it's the second one. And it was designed by Jackie Alcock. And she's a Corner Brook artist. So those are the kinds of
I've got that picture in there later for you, Janice.
Okay, we'll see that picture later. So talking about the holiday gift guide, here's what a typical page in the gift guide looks like. The gift guide is online, and it has 120 items featured in it this year from 50 Newfoundland artists or Newfoundland businesses, like we represent a business of that represents artists, I guess. And there's 34 pages in the guide. Now, the way the guide is set up, there's 2 businesses on each page. This one, as you can see, has our business on the right-hand side and Rock Isle Jewelry on the left. So for each entry in the gift guide, we were to provide up to 3 photos of products. And for each photo, we had to have the name and the price, and then a direct link to where the customer could buy it. So you can see I have put 3 products in, and on the left-hand side of my section, you'll see there's a description of our business. So each business was given the opportunity to put in a description of their business and a link to their website if they had one, or their online store, and links to their social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. So that's what a page in the guide looks like. What other picture have you got, Carol? Oh, this is another 2 businesses. Now, I had trouble when I went through the guide. A lot of people don't say where they're actually located. So I was looking for another West Coast business. And I found Live Textiles, which is on the left-hand side here. And this lady is a weaver who's located in the Codroy Valley. And she's on the same page with Logie Made, which is a crocheter. The artist is a crocheter from Logie Bay.
Yeah, and Megan Sams from Live has been on our calls before. She's an artist in our region for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And actually, this is the first time I've actually seen her work, so it's been nice for me to see that. And then I've just put in another picture here of the Newfoundland Wreath Company and what their page looks like. With 3 different wreaths, and then their information and contact information. Now, this is a picture of the piano with Jackie, and this piano was sponsored by Humber Motors in Corner Brook. And I think what happens basically is people donate old pianos, and then businesses come forward with funds to restore the pianos and pay the artists to create a decoration for the piano. And I think the only other picture I have is the back cover of the gift guide.
Yeah, I didn't put that one in.
Okay, that's fine. And that's
That's
it. If anyone
excellent,
has,
Janice.
it's a very nice initiative, and I don't remember taking part in it before. It was a little bit of a process if you're not very technical to get the photos named and the links in, but I was very pleased with how our page looked. And it
Excellent.
certainly fits in with Shop Local.
Absolutely. Excellent. Thank you. I know
You're
that
welcome.
Evan and Kim have their hands up. Evan put his down. He was so tired. I waited so long. So Evan, I'll go to you. Did you have a question or comment from
I had no
earlier?
idea that I raised my hand. I was trying to figure out this platform, honestly. Thanks, though.
No problem. Cool. Kim, what about yourself? Did you have a question or comment?
Well, lots of cool things to see. I didn't have anything specific other than the gift
Okay.
guide makes me feel like the old Sears catalog. So yeah, accidental raising. Sorry.
Okay, not a problem. I just didn't want to make sure I missed you. That's all. So we've got a few other folks joining. Thank you for joining. All right. So up next. So thank you, Janice, for that. Up next, we've got Jason.
Hey, I'm getting some internet interference here on my side. God love technology in the Humber Valley. But I do have a Starlink. It is installed, and guys, it is a game changer. It is
Okay.
unbelievable to have satellite connected fiber speed technology. It's amazing.
Oh, Elon Musk. Love it.
Anyway, guys, I'm Jason James. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Some of you know me. I'm a bit of a mouthpiece, so Carol's going to jump in and shut me off where need be. I'm known for a few different things. Probably Juniper Barbecue Scraper is the current iteration of my business life. I was responsible for creating or being a part of a group that created Newfoundland's first co-working space called Common Ground. I co-founded a group called Startup NL. I co-founded something in the Cornwall area called Western NL Entrepreneurs, probably the original iteration of the in-person coffee breaks that Carol has turned into this amazing virtual experience. That kind of thing. That's fair to say, is it, Carol, you think?
Yeah, I jumped off on it. Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we're all playing in the same sandbox. And such things as brought the first startup weekend to Newfoundland and Labrador many, many, many moons ago, which Navigate has continued on with. Thank goodness someone is keeping it alive. So known for lots of foolishness. I like getting my hands dirty, getting in there and creating stuff. So this summer past, not being able to travel, I normally do about 20 plus food competitions every summer. Having no ability to do those types of events, I got bored and decided to launch a market, just a creators market. You have to be a local creator, hands-on, making the product. We launched it out of our shop here in Deer Lake, and it turned into first time we had 6-ish vendors. We quickly outgrew the space here. We ended up over in partnership with the town of Deer Lake and had, upwards of 40 vendors at the Hump Day Market Deer Lake. So being in Deer Lake, there's no space available for hosting markets. So we sort of put the brakes on and said, we'll figure out what we'll do next summer. And the Hump Day Market Deer Lake is going to come back to life in the spring with myself and Alicia Rice organizing it. Alicia's with the Orange Candle. So Marble Mountain reached out to us and said, guys, if you were able to have the most beautiful venue for a winter market, would you consider doing a winter version? So we had a couple chats figuring everything out, and I said, yep, let's do it. So we launched what we're calling the Mountain Market. The first Mountain Market is happening December the 15th. We have 53 vendors signed up. We're at capacity. We're on a wait list now. We have 5 or 6 vendors on a wait list at the moment. We don't want to overdo it and break things before we get started. But the goal is to continue this market on through the winter. So anyway, it's a creator's market, meaning no Tupperware, no Etsy, no mass-produced resale. We just don't. It's not that kind of a market. All those markets are great. That's not our market. Our market is designed for crafters, creators, people that make the goods that they sell, or hand curate unique items. So there are certain vendors that their art is not actually creating something unique. It's finding and placing those uniqueness uh, articles into the right hands. There's a number of businesses like that. If you look at Volt Fuse. So although Volt Fuse import their product, they are the ones that curate it and make it what it is. So there's that kind of a process. So the market is free to all vendors, creators. It is free to everyone to attend. We do partner with local charities and accept donations for local charity. So we partner with Isle of You Foundation for our markets, and we accept donations at the market for Isle of You Foundation. We do special events occasionally for others. We did one in September that was a drive for the food bank here in Deer Lake, and Salvation Army Kettle Drive in honor of one of our good friends who passed away, Brian Snow. So the market, December 15th, is, it's shaping up to be the beginning of a fantastic winter series. If you're interested, it's really easy. Right now, the email address is humpdaymarketdeerlake@gmail.com. We weren't expecting this to be as popular as it is, so we're thinking about putting in place a governance structure, bringing this under some kind of, I'll use the phrase not-for-profit entity, to allow funds to flow, things of that nature, be a little more professional about it. But like most things I do, I just create them off the side of my desk, see if they gain any traction. If they gain some traction, we run with it. And if it starts to work, we put in place a management team to make it go. That's what I've been doing for the past 35, 40 years. Sometimes it works, lots of times it fails. I just have a whole shitload of fun starting something new and then finding smart people to take it over. So hopefully we can make this happen. Guys, come out and support the market. It is 50 plus local vendors that are doing everything from knit crafts to custom woodworking to barbecue scrapers. Got a little plug in there, I guess. We do have a new product that we're hoping to launch at the market. It's a little side project myself and Alicia Rice have been working on, but the floods in BC have stopped our ability to get a needed ingredient for our project, and we're fingers crossed it gets here in time. Carol, any questions that I may answer about the mountain market?
No, I think you're good. Allison's put in chat a list of the description, how to reserve your spot, which, as Jason mentioned, is a wait list at this point. And also she's got a link there of what vendors will be there. So I think it's a great initiative. I think it's nice to see and folks coming together. And Jason is absolutely correct, and it says that he gets his hands in stuff, starts it, and then steps back and lets the other people that have the skill set to carry it on. He's a really good startup guy. And that's where I met Jason, actually, was at the startup weekend. And I wanted to mention to you, Jason, we've got some folks here attending today that were at the most recent startup weekend. So they got to hear my story about it.
Yeah, I really wish I could have been there. The original date conflicted with the market I was attending in St. John's, my first market in almost 2 years at the Glacier, and then the rescheduled date coincidentally was at my second and only market for the past 2 years. So I had to go make money. Just
keep that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah. Next time. Cool.
Excellent. So I'm going to, before we jump in to the next piece, Allison, I was going to ask people to introduce themselves, but if you had something first, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to mention I also put the Hump Day Market in Deer Lake information in there. And again, all of the links for everyone who's been speaking, I've got links to their websites and to the different organizations they've been talking about. And just thinking, starting out, we should get Guide to the Good to speak about what they're doing as well, and I can share that information in chat as well. So make sure everyone check out chat. All the links are there.
Yep, will do. I thought before I'd put Kim up, I'd just ask people to run through who they are, so she's got a bit better sense of who's here with us. I think the others kind of know who's around. So if that's okay, Kim, I'll delay you for just a sec. Perfect. So I'm going to go in alphabetical order. It just makes it easier in my world. Alphabetical by first name. So Brent, you're going to be up first, and then Carla. Just do a quick shout out of who you are. And Brent was recently at the startup as well. So welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brent Decker. I'm an Economic Development Officer with the Department of Industry, Energy, and Technology based here in Corner Brook. I hope everyone heard that. I've been having some audio issues with this platform. I don't know if it's because it's a new platform or it's something on our end.
Yeah, we got you.
Some of the speakers are disappearing for lengthy periods of time.
Uh-oh.
No, it's good. Good stuff. Encouraged to obviously shop local, buy local, support local.
Excellent. Thank you. Carla. Carla was also at the startup weekend, and her team was actually the first place.
Yay! Hi, everybody. Carla May. I am a startup advisor with ENLO, which is Newfoundland and Labrador Organization of Women Entrepreneurs. My region is St. Anthony to Port aux Basques, but I am based here in Corner Brook, and I love startup weekends, and I love shopping local. Thanks again to Allison and Carol for hosting these events.
Excellent. Thank you, Carla. I'm going to go to Charlene and then Evan and Jackie. So Charlene. I know she typed a message that she was homesick with a girl, but I don't know if her girl's sick or she's sick or both. Both. Okay. Are you able to, your mic's not working. So Charlene is with Grenfell. Charlene was also instrumental in feeding us and getting all the logistics of Startup Weekend done most recently. So Charlene, if there's anything else you want to add for your intro, just pipe that over in chat and we'll grab it from there. So Jackie, for you and Evan, I'll go to you first, Jackie. And these were some startup presenters as well this past weekend.
Yes, thank you so much, Carol. Yeah, Evan and I, we made our pitch at the startup weekend, Sustainable Lifestyle Solutions. I put the Instagram handle in the chat earlier, but it's probably way at the top now. So basically, we want to help individuals at a time to find solutions to reduce their waste and to live more sustainably.
Excellent.
So we're focusing a lot on the social media output, and like Evan's really knowledgeable when it comes to that. So it's been very helpful, and I'm studying my master's in environmental policy. So we're just trying to combine those two together.
Excellent. Evan, do you want to say a quick hey? Because you've got another business there as well, I think, not just a startup.
Yeah, that's right. So I did attend the startup weekend. Good afternoon, everyone. And it was a very informational weekend.
Jackie, just mute up your mic. I'm just going to interrupt. Yeah.
Oh,
We got a loop going around.
That was really confusing on my brain. Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah, so hey, everyone. I did attend the startup weekend. Every year it's like super informational, so I appreciate everything you guys do for that. And I do run a social media agency. So we do management and we do marketing, and we specialize in social media strategy for Facebook and Instagram. So that's my day-to-day, what keeps me going and my lights on. And then me and Jackie are starting to get a sustainable lifestyle solutions business off the ground because it's very important, and we believe in supporting local as well and anything that can get rid of some waste. So yeah.
Excellent. So if you want to pop over any info on your social media business and chat, Evan, go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. Thanks.
Kamal, do you want to say a quick hello?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Kamal, and I am doing a doctoral program in the transdisciplinary sustainability. Basically, I am just interested to know about the Navigate, but today I got the mail, and I think that need to get some information what you are doing. So
Okay.
really, it's great things that it all about the business and entrepreneurship. So it's a great opportunity to learn something. So I think that next time I will try to join with, the program of the Navigate to understand. So, and I forgot to tell that I am from Bangladesh. In Bangladesh is in South Asia, you may know. And this is the first time I Corner Brook. I now am living in Corner Brook, and this is the first time in Canada. So, and I enjoy the snow falling.
Well, we hope you stay in Canada, even though we have snow.
Really, and it's a very amazing experience for me and also for my kids.
Yes, for sure. Well, excellent. Welcome.
And thank you very much for allowing me to in your program. Especially thanks all of you, and thanks for thanks for getting you all in this program.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us, Kamal.
Yes.
Salman was also at the startup weekend. You want to say a quick hello? I know you've been in and out on different devices, so hopefully your audio is working now. Maybe not. Sheldon, I know your camera's not working, but is your mic working? Do you want to say a quick hello?
Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Sheldon Crocker, calling from St. John's, actually. And my product, I would have to say, is I have a book that's available for sale. And I'm also a public inspirational speaker. So I guess you can kind of say that I'm the product as well. I'm not going at a cheap bargain either. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I can post a link to my Facebook page if that's okay.
Absolutely.
And so yeah, a book for sale is on Amazon. I do have a few copies at home. It's called Keep On Walking, a transformative and inspirational journey. And so and I'm also in the process of creating online courses that people can do around anxiety and stress and other issues as well. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Sheldon. So happy you're able to join us again. Solomon, I think your mic came back on, so if I'll go back to you, and then I think Charlene may have got hers working. So Solomon, up to you. Your mic's showing open, Solomon, but I'm not hearing you. I don't know if anybody else is hearing anything. No. All right. You can pop over in chat if you want to say a quick hello for everyone. And Charlene, I'll go back to you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yay. I'm here mostly, I work at Grenfell, as Carol said, in the extended learning department. So I say department, but it's just me. We basically offer personal and professional development programming. I'm here mostly just to hear about what's available in Corner Brook and surrounding area, because we try to shop local as much as we can. But I am going to add a shameless plug for our courses. We're doing, this year we've got the gift of learning. So if anyone's interested in giving someone a gift card of a certain amount or in registration to one of our courses, we're offering things like Mi'kmaq, language, reading, and culture. We're doing some French and Spanish courses, some mindfulness and hypnosis, and we've got some really cool offerings. So I will put the link in the sidebar. But thank you for letting me join in.
Excellent. That's awesome. All right. So Kim, I'm going to come back up to you now. And if you want to let us know who you are, what you're about, and now you've got a sense of who's on the call with you today.
Great. Thank you so much, Carol. Yes, my name is Kim Todd. I'm in St. John's right now. I run a social enterprise called Guide to the Good. We are all about local, social, and green choices. So the sustainability that people is talking about, and local, obviously, is really what we're interested in. The social enterprise is of a nonprofit called the greenrock.ca Live Sustainably NL, and the intent is to use a social enterprise to achieve the mission of living sustainably locally, and also generate revenue to support the projects that we work on. So we have a platform, www.guidetothegood.ca, and we have lots of local companies on it. So it's more than a directory because there are stories and links all built in, but we use digital tech to help local companies show up. The past year or so since the pandemic, a lot of companies have had the opportunity to invest in their in websites and in other things, and that's great. But you need a lot more to show up when people are searching, and people are always searching, as we know. It's the first stop in the purchasing journey is searching. So what we do is we use SEO, and we use different tools like that to help local companies show up. We create content, and we write original articles, and we create community events and those sorts of things, which really helps build community, and it helps to connect companies, and it helps companies show up. We also have a $120,000 Google AdWords grant that we use to promote Guide to the Good and the companies that are part of it. So it's really cool to see all the energy around local, because the reason we do it in the first place is because one of the best ways to build sustainable communities is to build flourishing local companies, and we do that by supporting each other. And I always say it's never about being perfect at whatever it is you're doing. It is being realistic and doing what you can, where you can, how you can. We use what we call we don't call it, it's virtue ethics, or Aristotelian virtue ethics is sort of the principle behind Guide to the Good and what we're doing. So for Christmas particularly, we have this series called Top Tips for Shopping Season Hits, which is, I'm a bit of a 12 days of Christmas person, so like it starts on the 24th and carries on until the 6th. But before that is the season of shopping. So that's where the shopping season hits comes from. We've got a bunch of people from different demographics saying their shopping season hits. Some people find shopping really stressful. I'm one of them. But there are so many awesome local places to go and to look for, companies to look for, to find the things that you feel really good about giving from a sustainable perspective. And, so that's what this series is about. We onboard people through the year. There is, a couple of different packages that are available. The first one is absolutely no charge. If you're locally owned, locally headquartered, locally operated, and bring benefits to the community, we'd love for you to be part of Guide to the Good. In order to take advantage of the other bits, there's a fee associated with it. Right now we're offering our fee at 2020 rates. Oh my God, can you believe that? Because we're coming into 2022. Seems like a funny year. But it's really important, I think, that we realize how integrated all these things can be. It's easy to get discouraged, right? Because there's a lot of things that aren't going great. But my God, there are so many wonderful things that are going on. And if we look at that, and if we figure out how we can leverage that and pull together, I think we can build a really bright future for this province and all the people in it. We need new people to come from different areas of the world and set up and bring their brilliance and their creativity and their business models here. So I think that there's a lot to be excited about, and we're really happy to be in it. It's like every day is fun and exciting.
That's awesome. Thank you, Kim. Well, and I know that for Jackie and Evan, they're all about sustainability, and
Yeah.
Solomon, his pitch was with a company looking at sustainable packaging for food products. So I know his microphone's challenged with him today, but I'm sure that that's piquing his interest as well. So we're really happy you were able to join and connect with some entrepreneurs out west. And we could see some connections. I know Allison's been putting in all your information in chat, and folks can click on that. So excellent. Thank you for presenting.
Thank you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Carol, for making those connections. I was about to suggest the same.
Yep, absolutely.
Reach out to Kim.
Yep. So a couple other things that I added I was hoping to have Mark Lambswood join. He was hoping he'd be able to pop in at the end of this, but Open Deer Lake is an initiative. It's a Facebook group. And I didn't put the link on here, Allison, but I know you're doing a great job of finding all these things in the background for me. Open Deer Lake is a Facebook community group for local business owners. So and they're calling it Open Deer Lake, but it's really Deer Lake and beyond. Probably more Humber Valley-ish than actual Corner Brook proper, but I know they would certainly be open to having anybody in Corner Brook pop on as well. But you can post things that are happening in your business in this community group, and again, it's entrepreneurs supporting each other. There is a lady, Tracy, who tends to share things that she sees. So just start to get known to her, and she'll share up your events, and that's usually where I post our coffee breaks and things as well. So you'll see some of our regulars that are usually on here. There's Karma Yoga will be on, and Crooked Feeder, and Rough Waters Brewing, Break Catering. There's a bunch of different businesses there that tend to be fairly active on their page. So that's a community area to find out what's happening locally in Deer Lake, Cormac, Howley, Humber Valley. And then I had a couple people reach out to me to say that they weren't able to attend today, but asked me to mention, don't forget the gift certificates. So a lot of businesses do offer gift certificates at this time of year. So Carmelita Morgan, Karma Yoga with Carmelita Morgan, I know that she's offering gift certificates. Sharon Evans with Siva Meditation, I know that she's offering some gift certificates. So those two ladies are promoting the gift of wellness. And with yoga, it's eligible for the fitness credit with the provincial government on your income tax. So if you purchase that, then you can put that cost towards a tax credit on your income tax. Not sure if anybody else knows of anyone offering gift certificates. Well, Charlene talked about giving the gift. So if you want to give the gift of extended learning to someone, then you can get gift certificates from Charlene at Grenfell. Janice, do you folks offer gift certificates at your store?
Yes, we do. For people that come into the store, we do offer gift certificates.
Okay.
They're just sort of homemade gift certificates, but we do.
Yep, that works. So if anyone else knows of any others that are offering something you want to do a shout out for, I don't know, Allison, if you've had some other businesses reach out to you about that, but I know sometimes that's instead of the big box gift cards all the time, think of perhaps a local business that whether it's a esthetician or a hairstylist or local grocery store. So those types of things can certainly go a long way to help promote local. So a couple upcoming events. Allison is just is popping other stuff into chat there, but Allison, do you want to talk about the internship program that's coming up?
Absolutely, and I just popped over in chat as well that on our Navigate website, we have a local business directory. So any clients connected to Navigate are able to avail of that free of charge. If you go into the business directory, just follow the link that I just put in chat. You'll see there are a number of boxes with icons for each of the businesses. When you click on that, it'll bring you to your own little page that features your business and all your contact info. So if you're interested in being added to the website, just go into one of those boxes, look at the format, and send me a similar description and information for your company, and we'll make sure to get you added. So the upcoming, thanks, Carol. The upcoming internship program, it's open to students of Grenfell campus and the Corner Brook CNA campus, and the deadline to apply. So check out our social media or reach out to me, and I can send you the application information. The deadline to apply, it's on our website too, is December 23rd. The internships will start in January 2022. And basically, it's an 8-week program. We'll be selecting 6 of the top applicants who will go through a program for 8 weeks where they work on their startup idea. And at the end of that, you will have a stipend of $3,000 that you can put towards starting your business. So it's a lean startup process that we bring you through, and connect you to mentors and various resources throughout that 8-week period. And also another event coming up is our next Entrepreneur Ecosystem Coffee Break on January 18th. Speaking of mentors, we'll be talking about the importance of mentorship. And also Navigate is currently putting together a new mentorship program in conjunction with our other programs. So stay tuned for that. And as I mentioned before, we've got our directory, but we also want to help promote local businesses and companies connected to Navigate. So if you have anything coming up, anything exciting you want to share, let me know. Tag us on social media. We can like and share and help you spread the word.
Excellent. And for Navigate, I know on Facebook at least, you have to actually spell out the with Navigate Small Business before you find them. So there's a lot of things with Navigate in the name. But if you do type out Navigate Small Business, they will come up.
And I did put contact info in chat earlier with all those links, but I can plunk them in here again at the end if that would be helpful.
Perfect. So mentorship is our next topic, and I know that there's a lot of organizations that are involved in mentorship. I know that I was a mentor myself with the Atlantic Study and Stay program last year. I know that a lot of the folks on this call that support us, such as Carla and Brent and some of the others that Scott Andrews from Futurepreneur was hoping to join, but he's traveling today, I think. They provide great mentorship to those of us that are in this world, and you can't do it alone. And those that saw me on the startup weekend, that was part of my speech. Don't go it alone. There's people that want to see you succeed, and that's their goal. So mentorship, I think, is going to be a really exciting topic. So if you are interested, the registration is now open for the startup or the coffee break in January. I know Allison's going to try to find that one and get that in chat as well. There you go. And so feel free to register for January's event now as well. You've done that one. So then Allison's contact info. So that's it. So again, I'm going to ask you, if you haven't already, feel free to put in your contact info. Thank you, Carla. Now the mentorship program, that's something new with Enlo too, is it not? Yeah. I think it's fairly new. I mean, I say that Enlo is all about mentorship informally for years. Carla was my startup mentor. Now I'm part of the mastermind group. So Marvella is my growth advisor and my mentor there. But if there's anything else you want to add to that, Carla, feel free. You're good? Okay. So the link there to find out some more about that program as well. Anyone else have anything else they'd like to add?
I've just added the link to our website as well on the main page. If you scroll down under the description of the 3 service pillars, you'll see there's a section there where you can click to apply for the internship program.
Excellent. And Kim's just added they do a bi-weekly live stream of digital tips. That's awesome. Digital is always scary, so that's great.
We say we make digital doable.
There you go. I like it. I'm sure Evan's wheels are turning on that one. That's the world that he's in. All about digital.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for hosting this. This has been a pleasure. So much fun.
Excellent. So glad
Thank you.
that you're here.
And Kim, if you have sessions that you'd like us to share out to the network here on the West Coast as well, please let me know.
Okay. Jackie, you've got your hand up. Did you have a question or comment you wanted to jump in? You just added it in by mistake. It's okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I think at this point then, I am going to say thank you. Merci beaucoup. Willalin. I'm learning my Big Ma. There's an app. It's really cool. I've been traveling with Halapu. And I've been trying to figure out Merry Christmas, but there's a couple different ones here, and I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to use, so I'm not going to say that. Yes, Charlene's got a course on Mi'kmaq. There's a really cool app. It's I'm not even going to try to pronounce the app name, but if you Google it, you'll find it. It's L''NUI Suti, and it's spoken by Mi'kmaq elders, so you can actually play the sound of it, and it's really cool. And I've also learned that there is no goodbye in Mi'kmaq. It's see you later, which is Nemolstis. So that one I will say as well. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Allison, for once again asking me to come on board with you folks and facilitate these events for everyone. Thank you, everyone, newcomers who've joined us. Thank you for our stalwarts who come every month and help us out for promoting the entrepreneur ecosystem. I wish you all a very, very happy holiday season, whether that's Kwanzaa, Diwali, Hanukkah, or Christmas as we celebrate my family. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll see you all in the new year.
And thank you, Carol, for your awesome facilitation as always.
And thanks for the patience, everyone, with the new change to the platform. So I would appreciate if you get a chance, let Allison and I know just anecdotally how you felt about the new platform changes. I think once I know where things are, it's probably a little bit easier, but I appreciate learning from your perspective how you found it. So thanks. So have a great afternoon. Be safe.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Bye.
Happy holidays.